Hi guys, today we're doing algebra, square roots and radicals on page 69. Most of you guys know what a square root is. I think all of you guys know what a square root is. A square root is one of a number's two equal factors, and the symbol looks like that. So I put some square roots over here. There's no little number right there, but when there's no little number, it's actually a 2 understood, and that's why it's called a square root, because when you square a number, 4 squared is 16. When you take the square root, you're taking a number that multiplies by itself, so that's 2. 4 times 4 is 16. So let's look at this. The square root of 25, you're going to look at it, and there's going to be no little 2 right there. The square root of 25 is just 5, because 5 squared. What that really is saying is the square root of 5 squared. So that number actually matches the number out here, even though it's 2 understood. So the square root of 36 is just 6, the square root of 6 squared, which is 6, and that equals 5. And then there's a negative in front of this square root, so that just means there's a negative in front of that like that, and that's 4 squared, and that equals negative 4, because I carry the negative over there. Now you don't have to write square root of 6 squared. You can just write the square root of 36 equals 6. Okay, cubed root. This is something you're not familiar with. A cubed root actually will have a little 3 outside. That means what multiplied by itself 3 times will get the cube. So the cubed root of 27 is just 3. Because 3 cubed, 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27. So the cubed root of 3 cubed is 3. 27 is, and the way you figure that out is you would do the prime factorization. So over here, if I had to do 27, I would go 27, 3 goes into that 9, 3, 3, 3, 1, that equals 3 cubed. Okay? Cubed root of negative 8. Cubed root of negative 8, if we broke that down, that would actually be negative 2 cubed. Let's look at that over here. Negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2. A negative times a negative is a positive times a negative 2. So that equals negative 8. The cubed root of negative 8 equals negative 2. So you're always looking for, in a cube, you're always looking for something that you multiply by itself 3 times to get the answer. An nth root is one of the numbers where n is the factors. So in this case, we're going to do the 5th root of 1024. I could have taken 1024 and did the primes out, and what I would have gotten would be the 5th root of 4 to the 5th. So when you did 1024 all the way down, you would have found out that 4 multiplied by itself 5 times. And that's not a prime, but 4 multiplied by itself 5 times is 1024. So the answer to that is 4. And that just means 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 equals 1024. The last one, negative square root of 4/9. So you have to take the squares of both. The square root of 4 it's 2 squared, so that's going to be, there's a negative in front of here too. I have to carry the negative over. That's going to be 2. And then the square root of 9. 9 is just 3 squared. So that's 3. So the answer is negative 2/3. Your assignment for today is, hi Emily!
What?
Funny having you in my class as I'm teaching your class.
Oh, I'm watching this?
This is yours. This is yours. Okay. Page 73, and there's Jackie. Page 73, numbers 1 through 30. Bye.